The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 111 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Bicycle Mosaic playing cards. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Bicycle Mosaic playing cards here in the standard glossy finish tuck box here. This is the French English tuck box variation. Here it says Bicycle, trusted since 1885 here, in a white text with like a red like mosaic, like dotted red line pattern around. Then you got the mosaic logo right there, kind of in a white ribbon, kind of like going across the front there. You got playing cards there in English and French there. Then you got that mosaic kind of like tapestry kind of look there, kind of like stained glass almost kind of style there. And then you got like the white like tuck box here for the main base color there. Then you got a bunch of reds, blues, and then a few purples in there. For the side of the tuck box, it says Air Cushion Finish, made in the USA. And the other side says the exact same thing, Air Cushion Finish, made in the USA, with that same, like, mosaic border going around. On the bottom, you got a barcode and the recycling logo. And on the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design. A little bit of corporate information here in English and also in French. For the seal, you got that standard United States Playing Card Company black seal with the white outlined spade and the white border around that. On the top of the tuck box, you just got more of that pattern. I'm not sure if it entirely says anything there, because it's kind of covered up by the seal. But you just got a little pattern there. On the inner tuck flap, you got more of that corporate information. Nothing on the inner tuck flaps. Now if we take the cards out of the box, there's nothing on the inside tuck box here, it's just that plain white colorway. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here you have mosaic back design here, with a kind of like a thicker, slightly thicker white border around. You got that mirrored mosaic back design here. We got like that little kind of mosaic border going around. Then you got like half circles, kind of like you got those like quarter circles and they're like half circles kind of design here for like the back here in that red, uh, purple, and white colorway. And then you got like some uh, little flower kind of like diamond design there in the middle. And here's a mirrored back design. So you can flip the cards over and it's the same pattern in both directions. Now for the cards you get with the deck, you get one Joker, that's like the black and white Joker, but it is like it's not actually the black colorway. It's like a navy, it's like a dark navy blue. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of a dark navy blue, so you get that like negative Joker there, like the empty Joker kind of. And then you get a solid colored Joker here. That's in that same like colorway kind of, but it has like a purple and red colorway to it. You got the empty Joker, and then you got the solid, like, filled Joker there. Then you got the bicycle ad card here. And then for the last extra card, you got a double backer of the back design. Now for that custom Ace of Spades here, it says Bicycle Mosaic, the United States Playing Card Company, made in the USA. Then you got the spade here, made out of that mosaic pattern here, with the white, the purple, and the red colorway there, and then the mosaic straight through that spade there. And then for the rest of the spades here, they're just the standard spade that we know, but it's in a slightly different colorway here. It's in a dark blue navy colorway here for the spades. So just the standard spade design, just in that navy blue colorway. And then for the court cards here, the Jack, Queen, and King, they're slightly custom court cards here. They're still the standard look of the court card, but they have a fancy new like mosaic border going around them, and they're in a purple and red colorway there. So like the standard faces and standard design, there's a slightly different colorway and a new border. And then for the diamonds, the red color for the deck, you don't get that standard red color. You got a light purple colorway here. And that purple colorway goes throughout the rest of the diamonds here. And then for the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Diamonds here. They are the standard court cards, standard faces here. Standard design, just in that red and purple colorway with that mosaic border going around. And the same thing for the clubs here. They're in that dark navy color. The clubs here are in that dark navy blue colorway there. And then the court cards, Jack, Queen, and King of clubs here. Standard faces, standard court cards, just in the orange and red, purple colorway there with that mosaic border going around. Notice the clubs are in that dark navy blue colorway. And there's just the standard clubs. And then the hearts, Jack, Queen, and King of hearts here, are in that light purple colorway there. And then they're in that red and purple colorway there with the mosaic border. And there's still the standard faces. And notice the hearts are in that light purple colorway there. And now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. The first thing I noticed, these cards are a little bit thicker because they're like haven't been broken in. So they're a little bit thicker, but they're still pretty smooth for the springs. Maybe slightly clumpy, but not too much. But they still perform springs pretty easily though. But they're just slightly more like thicker. And they just gotta be broken in a little bit. But other than the cards being a little bit thicker and having to be broken in, I find no issues with the springs. And now on to the fans. Well, as you can see, they fan and spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips and numbers there. I feel no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. Now on to the Pharaoh. And they were not as smooth. The Pharaoh did not like interlock as smoothly as it could have. Because they kind of like clumped and like I had to kind of push them together. But they still kind of like interlocked like evenly kind of there except for the end there. Now for the giant fan of the back design. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. And definitely failed slightly easier there. But they still almost kind of felt the same. So almost gets slightly cut differently than the traditional cut of cards. Now for the giant fan of the faces. Let me just do one more quick Pharaoh each way. Here's the regular way. Back design facing left. And it failed pretty smooth, or more smoother that time. Still a little bit of like having to push it together. Now for that reverse Pharaoh. That was pretty smooth too. So they were about the same. One way might be slightly easier than the other. But that, you'd have to test that when you get them, if you get them. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. One thing I noticed, they feel kind of like clunky when you're like doing this part here. When you're getting them to interlock. Like the cards might be a little bit thicker, so they're kind of like clumpy there. They feel a little bit clumpy. So you might have to like break them in for them to get more smoother. Oh yeah, the more I keep doing these, the slightly better they feel, but they definitely feel clumpy. But they can still riffle shuffle and bridge shuffle, but they just feel clumpy, so you have to probably break them in for them to get smooth. But now, onto some packet cuts. Well, overall, the handling for the packet cuts is pretty smooth there. Not too many issues there. And they're not like overly slidey cards, because they're not like sliding too much out of my hands. Now for the one-handed cut, or surely a cut. Okay, one card fell there to the side, so I'm going to try to guess what that card is. And my guess, the Four of Hearts. No, it was the 8, double that. But anyways, now on to the dribble. Well, the dribbles feel pretty smooth here. I don't feel too much clumpiness to them. So they're nice and easy to dribble here. Other than the fact that they're kind of sliding on my hand now. And now for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, maybe spread the cards on the table if it'll work. There we go. Well, I gotta say, not a bad looking custom bicycle deck. It's always fun to review these different type of custom bicycle decks. And this one's kind of a fun one here. It's a slightly different type of design here. It's not too bad. I kind of like the colors of the quick cards there. It's a little different looking. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite custom bicycle deck in the world, but I don't dislike it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and review. Anyways, this has been day 111 of a daily deck review. This has been the Bicycle Mosaic playing cards. I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.